right, so this is math for Friday, August 14th. So I'm going to teach you how to check your division problems. Now, oftentimes your math sheets will say divide and check, but I normally will not require you to check because it's basically multiplying, and you already do so much multiplying on your math sheet. Or if I do have you do a divide and check, then I will cancel out some of the other multiplying on your math sheets. I don't like to just keep children busy. I like to know that you're getting a good, strong foundation, and build up on that. But I don't like just to keep you busy doing things 24/7. If I know you have something, I know you're ready to move on, then I just move on and don't keep continuing to have you do the same kind of things over and over and over again. So, but for right now, I am going to teach you quickly how to check a division problem, okay? So our division problem is 1,932 divided by 41. So remember our 5 steps to division. We estimate, we divide, we multiply, we subtract, we compare, and we bring down. So I'm going to look at my second digit. It's a 1. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So my pretend digit is going to be 4, or my pretend divisor. So I'm going to say, how many times will 4 go into 1? Well, it can't. How many times will 4 go into 19? Well, it can go in there. I was going to say 5, but that's 20, so 4 times. So, can 41 go into 19 though? No. Can 41 go into 193? Yes. So my 4 is going to go straight above the 3, and I'm going to multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. I subtract. I can't say 3 minus 4. Go next door to the 9. Borrow, make it 8. 13 minus 4 is 9. 8 minus 6 is 2. Is 29 smaller than my divisor 41? Yes, it is. So I bring down my next digit, which is a 2. How many times can 4 go into 29? Well, 7 times 4 is 28, right? So I'm going to put my 7 at the top. 1 times 7 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. I subtract. I can't say 2 minus 7. Borrow from the 9, make it 8. 12 minus 7 is 5. Is 5 smaller than my divisor 41? Yes, it is. There's nothing else to bring down, so 5 is my remainder. So to check my division problem, what I do is I'm going to multiply my quotient 47 times my divisor 41. And you're saying, but Miss McDermott, what about your remainder 5? What about your remainder 5? I'll tell you what about that in just a minute, okay? Right now we're going to multiply the quotient 47 times the divisor 41. So 47 times 1. 7 times 1 is 7. 4 times 1 is 4. I put a 0 in the ones place. Now we're going to multiply 47 times the 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Put 8 down, carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 2 is 18. We add our partial products. The ones place, the tens place, the hundreds place, and the thousands place. So our product is 1,727. So then we have to hang on, guys. 7 times 1, 4 times 1, 0. 7 times 1, 8, 9, 2. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18. Add it up. 7, 12, 1 and 6 is 7, and 1. 4 times 1 is 1, 4 times 4 is 16, 13 minus 14 is 9, 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down the 2, 7 times 1 is 7, 7 times 4 is 28, 12 minus 7 is 5. We add 5 to this, it is not going to equal that. goodness, I see what I've done wrong, guys. Okay. We're gonna erase this. Miss McDermott can make mistakes, especially when she's up around her bedtime, still trying to get a video done, okay? So here we go. The storm truly messed me up today. So here we go. Multiply again. We're multiplying our quotient, 47, times our divisor, 41, okay? 7 times 1 is 7. 4 times 1 is 4. We put a 0 in the ones place. Now we're going to multiply 47 times the tens place, times the 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Put 8 down, carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 2 is 18. We add up our partial products. 7 and 0 is 7. 4 and 8 is 12. Put 2 down, carry the 1. 1 and 8 is 9. And 1. So we have 1,927 for our product. And we come back up here now and pick up our remainder. And we bring our remainder down and we add that to the product. So 7 and 5 is 12. Put 2 down, carry the 1. 1 and 2 is 3. And then 9 and 1. And then look at this. If your sum, after adding this and this together, after adding your product and your remainder together, is the same as your dividend when you started, then your answer is correct. 47 remainder 5 is correct because when we multiplied 47 times our divisor and added our remainder, it equaled the dividend when we started. So that is how you check your division problem, okay? And it's pretty easy to do. And like I said, I won't ask you to do it a lot, even when the directions do. I will not require that often. Let's look at letter E. No, I'm sorry, letter B. In your math book, page 19, letter B. You can pause the video if you need to. All right, so letter B. We have 4,982 divided by 54. So I'm going to look at my divisor. My second digit is a 4. It says 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So my pretend divisor is going to be 5. So how many times will 5 go into 4? It can't. How many times will 5 go into 49? 5 can go into 49 9 times, right? 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, so we're going to go back to our real divisor. Can 54 go into 49? No. Can it go into 498? Yes. So we will put our 9 above the 8 and we will multiply. 9 times 4 is 36. Put 6 down, carry the 3. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 3 is 48. And we are ready to subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. We compare. Is 12 smaller than our divisor? It is. So we bring down our next digit, which is a 2. And we say how many times? We go to our pretend divisor. Can 5 go into 12? Well, 5 can go into 12 2 times. So we put our 2 above the 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. We subtract. We can't say 2 minus 8. So we go next door to our 2. We cross it out. We make it a 1. And we say 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. 1 minus 0 is 1. Is 14 smaller than our divisor, 54? It is. So just because this was our lesson for today, we're going to check our division problem as well. Remember, if I'm putting it on the board, you're putting it on your paper. So we're going to write our remainder up here, remainder 14. We're going to take our quotient, 92, and we're going to multiply it by our divisor, 54. 2 times 4 is 8. 9 times 4 is 36. We put a 0 in the ones place. We're multiplying by the tens place. 2 times 5 is 10. Put 0 down, carry the 1. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus that 1 is 46. We add up our partial products. We have 8, 6, 9, and 4. We come up here and get our remainder, 14. And we add that on. 8 and 4 is 12. Put 2 down, carry the 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 4. 1, 2, 3, comma. So our answer is 4,982, and our dividend was 4,982. So our problem is correct. And then I want you to look at letter E. Section 1, letter E. And we have 9,999 divided by 80. We look at our second digit. Our second digit is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So our pretend digit we're going to be dividing by is 8. How many times will 8 go into 9? It'll only go in there one time. But can 80 go into 9? No. Can 80 go into 99? Yes, it can. So our 1 will go above the second 9. 1 times 80 is 80. We subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. We compare. Is 19 smaller than 80? It sure enough is. We bring down our next digit, which is a 9. How many times can 8 go into 19? 2 times. So we come back to our real divisor and divide or multiply. 0 times 2 is 0. 8 times 2 is 16. We subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. We compare. Is 39 smaller than 80? It sure enough is. We bring down our last digit, which is a 9. How many times can 8 go into 39? 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40, so we got to go with 8 times 4. Put our 4 up here. 0 times 0 times 4 is 0, and 4 times 8 is 32. We subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. Ooh, look at that. Is 79 smaller than 80? Just barely, but it is. So remainder 79. To check, we're going to take our quotient, 124, times our divisor, 80. 4 times 0 is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, 1 times 0 is 0. We put a 0 in the ones place, and now we're ready to multiply by the 8. 4 times 8 is 32, put 2 down, carry the 3. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19, put 9 down, carry the 1. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And we have to add on our 79. 0 plus 9 is 9, 2 and 7 is 9, 9 and 9. 1, 2, 3, comma. 9,999. And our dividend was 9,999. All right, so get your yellow highlighters, please. You can pause the video if you need to grab it, because I'm fixing to give you the problems that I need for you to complete today. You ready? All right, so I need you to complete letter A and letter C and letter D and letter F, all in section 1. Okay? You do not have to do any more checking, just do the division part of it for me, all right? And then on the back side, on section 4, I need you to complete letter B and letter D. And in section 5, I do want you to complete story problem A and B. In section 6, I want you to complete letter C. And in section 8, I want you to complete A, B, C, and D. Okay? So go ahead and complete that. Do your best. Go ahead and look back up at the story problem in section 5, letter A. Mrs. Andrews traveled for 13 hours at the average speed of 59 miles per hour. How many miles did Mrs. Andrews travel? So you're going to multiply 59 times 13. Okay? And then section B, the Bear Mountain Bridge in New York is 1,632 feet long. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Maryland is 1,200 feet long. How many feet longer is the Bear Mountain Bridge than the Francis Scott Key Bridge? Whenever we talk about how many more, how much longer, how much shorter, whenever it's how much more than, it's always going to be subtract. So you will subtract in that problem, okay? All right, y'all do your best. And when you're done, tear out pages 19 and 20 and put them in your red folder ready to bring back to me, okay? All righty.